Let's take you out to Western North Carolina now as we take you over there to King Street in Boone. As you can see, they have the gray skies as well. Can't tell if it's already raining out there. Looks a little bit wet on the roadways as we bring in meteorologist Andrew Brightman. That's kind of the prelude to what we're going to see this weekend. A lot of rain in our future.
A lot of rain. That's absolutely right, Julian. Saturday and Sunday, very, very wet and also potentially stormy across the Carolinas. Really watching Sunday afternoon for some possible severe weather across the Carolinas. Today, though, cool, dreary, kind of gloomy afternoon setting up all throughout the Carolinas. We still have these northeasterly winds about 5 to 10 miles an hour. We were talking about this last night, a little bit of a cold air damming situation setting up across the Carolinas. You can see the wet roadways, a lot of mist and very light rain here up in Boone and really all across the mountains. And their temperatures are barely above freezing. If it was about 2 or 3 degrees colder, we would be talking about maybe a lot of freezing mist, freezing drizzle up across the higher elevations, but it's all liquid there. Elsewhere, temperatures low to mid 40s here across the central Carolinas. What do we got going on right now on radar across the region? Well, currently just not a whole lot. You can't really pick it up, some of the mist that we've been seeing across the higher elevations. And then as we zoom out, this is the setup. This area of high pressure, classic setup. If we had a lot more cold air entrenched across the eastern third of the country, thered be a lot more mixing going on. But again, this cold air kind of stale, not very potent, so it's just kind of a chilly and dreary day. But there's all the moisture starting to move in. There's the frontal boundary, but this doesn't have really any cold air behind it, so don't expect much of a drop with our temperatures as this first storm system moves through. But you can see all of this moisture that's going to be pushing on into the Carolinas. Quick update. I know many people are going to be flying back in or out of Charlotte Douglas this afternoon. No issues here at the airport in Charlotte, but down Miami, we're seeing some moderate delays. Looks like on the West Coast over in San Francisco as well, seeing some moderate delays. Always just want to check ahead with your carrier before heading on over to the airport. Futurecast, we go throughout the rest of today. A lot of cloud cover, a couple of light showers, more of a nuisance, just kind of a gray, gloomy day out there across the region. The real wet weather doesn't start to move in until the overnight hours. Midnight here, up in the mountains, locally heavy rain, maybe even a rumble of thunder. And then as you wake up Saturday morning, there's the rain and potential thunderstorms pushing through the Carolinas. This is 11 o'clock on your Saturday. Some hit and miss rain, thunderstorm activity pushing through the Carolinas. Some of this rain locally heavy. Could see some thunderstorms on Saturday, though. I don't think right now we'll see much in the way of severe weather, but of course we're going to keep our eye on that. 6 o'clock. More scattered showers and storms. And guess what? That's just the first storm system moving on through. Zooming back out, looking off to our west, there is a lot more wet weather that has to push through the Carolinas, and that is what's going to be moving through as we head through your Sunday here. So as we start to head through the overnight hours into your Sunday, 5 o'clock in the morning, thunderstorms starting to push in. Already could see some localized strong and potentially severe storms moving through. 9 o'clock, look at all that heavy rain moving through as we head into the afternoon hours with more rain as we go throughout the second half of your Sunday. Needless to say, yeah, not going to be the best time to be outside as we head through your weekend forecast. And we do have a slight risk of possible severe weather on the way. I'll talk more about the threats here coming up a little bit later on in the hour. Let's, though, get to your pinpoint 7-day forecast. A very wet and stormy weekend, though mild ahead for the Carolinas. Temperatures up into the mid-60s by Sunday. As we ring in the new year, though, Julian, hopefully with you. No, we'll see temperatures get back up into the low to mid-50s, then starting to cool down. Could see a major cold snap next weekend.
Oh, Andrew, I'd be delighted to bring the new year with you. That severe storms to the weekend, though, something people are definitely going to want to pay attention to.
Absolutely.